Hi, this is Jackson Forrest, author of the new book, How to Grow Mushrooms for Fun and Profit, the essential guide to helping you get started today, even if you're an absolute beginner. Now, before the video starts, be sure to check out our website at www.mushroomgrowingsecrets.com, where you'll get a ton of free resources to help you learn how to start growing mushrooms in your home, and best of all, making money from growing mushrooms, even if you're a total beginner. So with that, on with the show.
Don't pay supermarket prices. Grow your own mushrooms. In supermarkets today, mushrooms are outrageously priced. Many people enjoy mushrooms and consider them to be a delicacy. To fight the inflated prices, a growing number of people have begun to grow their own mushrooms indoors at home. One of the easiest and most productive mushrooms to grow is the oyster mushroom. Oyster mushrooms can be used fresh, or they can be stored for future use by freezing or drying them. They have a rather mild flavor that enhances many recipes. There are several techniques for growing mushrooms, such as using a starter kit. These kits come complete with everything needed to grow the mushrooms. Here's another technique for producing oyster mushrooms indoors using spawns. Mushroom spawns are simply spores and seedlings that can be purchased from many gardening stores, nurseries, or even online. Choose an area in the home that is dark and cool in which to grow the mushrooms. Cover the bottom of a pan with a straw. Maintain the temperature of the room at 70 degrees. Spread the spawns throughout the straw. Roots of the spawn will attach to the straw after 3 to 4 weeks. Once the roots have formed and attached, the temperature should be lowered to between 55 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. Use a high grade of potting soil to cover the spawn. Sprinkle the soil over the spawn until it's an inch thick. Cover the entire pan with a damp but not wet cloth. Maintain moisture in the cloth by using a spray bottle. Check the soil to make sure it's moist at least every 2 days. Never let it dry out. Spray the soil until it's damp. Always use non-chlorinated water such as rain, well, or spring water. Never fertilize the spawn or mushrooms. After about a month, mushrooms should begin to appear. Oyster mushrooms will be ready for harvesting when the caps are spread out fully. The caps will be open and will separate away from the stem of the mushroom. To harvest, simply cut the stem flush with the soil. With most varieties of mushrooms, harvest will come in waves. Harvesting mushrooms when they're ready will help to boost the growth of other mushrooms. After harvesting, oyster mushrooms usually begin to turn bad within 3 to 4 days. Be sure to properly store these mushrooms. Blanching oyster mushrooms that have been fresh cut before placing them in a freezer aids in killing enzymes so they don't lose their consistency or flavor. Most individuals who have raised mushrooms at home report that their mushrooms have a much better flavor than those offered in supermarkets and grocery stores. Growing these mushrooms is not only cost-effective, but a very relaxing and enjoyable activity for most.
Thanks for watching this video from MushroomGrowingSecrets.com. Now, if you're looking for the latest videos, training, and articles on how to grow mushrooms for fun and profit, then check us out online at www.mushroomgrowingsecrets.com.